All right, guys, you see the title of the video, and before I talk about the actual possibility of Tingus Pingus coming to the Hornets, I want to talk about how I found this tweet and why NBA Twitter is always wrong. This might come true and this might bite me in the butt, but this just shows you that you can't trust everything you hear about. So we got this original tweet from Hoop Central, who is a pretty popular page on Twitter. They have about 500,000 followers. So I was like, okay, I wonder where they got this from, right? You type in their source under that post, and let me find it real quick. So the source that they have for that is this Evan Mossy guy. Has about 10K followers. It says he's featured in Forbes, ESPN, Yahoo, Fox Sports, Bleacher Report. I mean, sounds like a pretty decent guy, right? Owner of Hoop Analyst Net, NFL Analyst Net. I just found it interesting that these analyst guys, come up with all these trades and where they get their information from. So I found this original tweet from him. The Hornets are among the teams considering a trade for the Mavericks star Kristaps Porzingis, sources tell Hoop Analyst Net. I go under the Hoop Analyst Net Twitter page, and it looks like under their post they have that the source tells Evan Mossy. So technically, under Evan Mossy's official Twitter account, it says he got it from one of his burners, and on his burner it says he got it from Evan Mossy. So what can you really believe about these tweets? Not a whole lot. The resources aren't at all. Like, a good resource would probably be someone's agent, or someone in the Mavericks organization, someone in the Hornets organization, someone besides yourself and your intuition would probably be good, because it's just giving you negative information. But enough with this information. I just wanted to put that out there because there's a lot of people that just believe whatever they see, guys, and I don't want you guys that watch my videos to think that I just follow all these trends, because I actually, look and see who the source is by, and if it's by the same guy that's making the tweet, that's not really a reliable source. But to entertain this idea of Tingus Pingus going to the Hornets, I mean, I rave all day long. All of my center videos that I made in the past, I'm like, all right, we need a center that isn't 6'8". We need a big center, and we need a center that can stretch the floor for LaMelo. And technically, guys, Tingus Pingus, Kristaps Porzingis, it does fit that category. But the thing is, I don't think you can classify him as a center. I think he is a 7'4" shooting guard, and I don't mean to joke about that. He does not post up. His rebounding averages are horrendous. I would probably think that LaMelo averages more rebounds than him, which is just sad. He's not really a center, guys. And when you guys hear my opinion about this, you might think I'm contradicting myself, because technically he is 7'4". He can block shots, but I don't think he's blocked a shot since he was on the Knicks before he got traded. He's injury prone. We can't have injury prone guys. How would we trade for him? We trade Gordon Hayward, which is another injury prone. But I think Kristaps Porzingis is more injury prone than Gordon Hayward. And I saw a trade. It was Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier for Kristaps Porzingis. And if we do that trade, I am sorry, but I don't know if I can be a Hornets fan, because our ownership is just horrendous. What is Kristaps Porzingis' value? Probably not much, guys. He averaged how many points in the playoffs? 15 points a game. And the thing I hate the most about Kristaps Porzingis, I wouldn't say hate, because hate is a really strong word. So the thing I strongly dislike about Kristaps Porzingis is that after his horrendous playoff series against the Clippers this year, he wasn't like, I got to do better. I got to make all these shots. I got to adjust my game a little bit. He said that he's not comfortable being an overlooked second player on the Mavericks. Guess who's the first option on the fucking Mavericks? A top 5 player in the league, Luka Doncic. No wonder you're the second option. No wonder you're overlooked when you're the first option on your team is scoring 40 points per game in the playoffs against the best 2 wing defenders. No wonder you're a second option when you have Pat Beverly and Rajon Rondo guarding you, and you go out to the 3-point line. Like, it's just that the arrogance. I was gonna make a video just talking about Kristaps Porzingis after that loss, because that just broke my heart to think of someone could be that arrogant to think that you were overlooked when you played so bad. Like I don't understand Kristaps Porzingis. I really don't. If I want to talk about what we could realistically trade, I think it's just a straight swap between Gordon Hayward and Kristaps Porzingis. I think a straight swap is pretty fair value. I think we'd even be losing the trade. They might have to add like a first or second round pick in return, but I do think that's fair value. Even if it's something like a Kristaps Porzingis for a PJ Washington, I think I would maybe consider that trade. And the only reason why I'd give up Gordon Hayward so easily, if you guys want to go back to my trading Gordon Hayward video, is because there's so many pros to trading him right now. His trade value can get you a Kristaps. His trade value is pretty high for being an injury-prone guy. And yeah, I don't think that's an unfair trade for the Mavericks as well, considering Kristaps Porzingis gets injured every single day, it feels like. So that's my thoughts on the whole situation. I just thought it was a funny tweet, and if this actually happens, I hope it's for the right price for Kristaps Porzingis. He's not like how he was on the Knicks when he was blocking all those shots, when he was just getting those putback dunks. He's not that aggressive. I don't know what happened to him. I really don't. But I hope the Hornets are, making the right decision between who they go after. And I don't even know why I'm making this video, because it doesn't even have a real source to it. This Evan Mossy guy needs to tell me who he's talking to, because he's not a reliable guy, like just looking at his profile picture. But that's going to be it for me, guys. If you like this video, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys later.